Here's what's popping in the world of young Hollywood.
Hey, this is Victoria Justice, and you're watching Pop Stop TV.
Castillo, I'm good. How are you? You're looking great.
Good, oh, thank you. You're so sweet.
Happy National Dance Day.
Happy National Dance Day.
Oh, did you just like twerk something? I love it. And fans can't wait for the next season of Glee. What's coming out from Mike Chang?
There's now you're gonna see the after effects of high school. You know, the residual effects, and what's gonna happen between the relationship with Tina and Mike. I think that's gonna be really interesting because long distance relationships either somewhat work or don't work at all. So you know there will be an outcome in that. But I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like two shows in one. You have McKinley High and then people outside of the school.
Hey, very cool. Are you gonna be in the Kate Hudson guest episode at all?
I don't know. That's more New York. I think that's Leah Michelle base or Rachel Berry. So I think it's going to be between her and maybe Chris Colfer's character.
And since we started talking, doing interviews and whatnot, you absolutely blew up on Glee. Give us like a really fun fan story.
A fan story. I think the best fan story that always stands out to me is this kid who kept following me on Santa Monica. I was trying to get food, and then he ended up coming up to me and showing me his iPhone. He was like, "Harry?" ? I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, he clicked back. He's like, "I am deaf. I am a huge fan of Glee." And I was looking at that. I was like, "You're deaf, but you're like a huge fan of Glee." I was like, that to me, that just it just blew me away. Just the fact that someone that's deaf that loves music, and then someone that loves dancing. He's like, "Yeah, you're one of my favorite characters." So it was pretty cool to see that.
That's really cool. That's definitely cool. And I know you love following your fans on social media, whatnot. What was like the most hilarious tweet you read on Twitter?
It's putting me on the spot. There's a lot of inappropriate tweets, but there's a lot of hilarious tweets. I mean, it's too many. I don't know. I couldn't come up with one right now. I mean, I think the funniest is when they actually want to like get your like address and like actually come.
They do?
Yeah, and come and meet you, and I'm like, I can't really give that information out.
Are they at least asking you to like send out a DM or like a full-on tweet?
No, they're like, yeah, let's put it in public. But what I love is like the birthday shout-outs. I think it's awesome, and I try and give as many as I can because I think it's a big deal. It's your birthday, and you know, I'm sure someone that you look up to, you want to hear a birthday from them. So. Yeah.
That is really cool. And what would you want to see the next season of Glee if you had it all your way?
If I had it all my way, we would be Transformers blowing stuff up, putting a Batman suit on. I don't know. There'd be a lot of weird things. That's why that's not my job. That's why I'm just the actor, and then I let them do the writing. But I think there's going to be some great stuff coming up, and I'm excited to see what everyone comes up with and what we end up doing on the show.
And one last question for you, since it's the Olympics. We're going to play like a quick pop culture Olympic game. All right?
I can tell you that right now.
Oh, it's not this hard. Team USA, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, or Nicki Minaj?
Are they an Olympian? Are they Olympians?
We're going to make them just for right now.
I would say probably Lady Gaga for her flamboyant dresses and costumes.
Okay. Team Great Britain, Adele, Cher Lloyd, One Direction, or The Wanted?
Adele. I would have to say Adele.
What's your favorite Adele song?
I would say Chasing Pavements. Her oldie. Not the new one, but the oldie.
Okay. Team Canada, Justin Bieber, Carly Rae Jepsen, Drake, or Nickelback?
I would have to say Drake.
Drake.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know the name and title of his songs, but I would say Drake.
Drake. Okay, one last one. South Korea, 2NE, Big Bang, Girls' Generation, or Wonder Girls? K-pop skills.
Well, I've heard, I remember when I visited Philippines, they played Wonder Girls nonstop. Nobody like you, or somebody like you. Okay. Is that the song? Yeah. Yeah, see, okay. I'm not completely demented.
Love it. Thank you so much for chatting with us. Can you give a shout out to Pop Stop TV?
Yeah. This is Harry Shum Jr. You're watching Pop Stop TV. Cool.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you. Nice seeing you. For more celebrity interviews, log on to popstoptv.com. Pop culture for the next generation.